great Halloween, everybody!
I believe it was our most horrible yet.
The Nightmare Before Christmas was a modest hit in its time, but since the 1990s, it has become a cult classic in its own right. With wildly imaginative stop-motion animation and foot-tapping musical numbers, the 1993 film is both a Halloween classic and a Christmas season favorite. Today at Screen Rant, we dive into the future of Nightmare Before Christmas and if this Tim Burton production will ever get a sequel.
There go all of my hopes, my precious plans, my glorious dreams.
While the film was often marketed as Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, the film was actually directed by Henry Selick. And yet Burton produced the film and inspired the story and characters like Jack Skellington. So, when Disney showed interest in producing a sequel in 2003, Burton was against the decision. Burton reasoned that the original's stop-motion magic could not be replaced with computer-generated animation, which was fairly new at the time. As Tim Burton told MTV in 2006, he felt the film had a purity to it, which sequels and spin-offs would end up ruining. He felt that ideas like Jack visiting the world of Thanksgiving and other festivals would only end up taking up this purity of the project. So, while The Nightmare Before Christmas never got an animated sequel, the franchise's story continued through other media like the 2004 video game Oogie's Revenge and the 2022 novel Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. For Oogie's Revenge, the game designing team at Capcom even went to Tim Burton for advice and hired the original film's art director Dean Taylor. Released for PlayStation 2 and Xbox, the game was set a year after The Nightmare Before Christmas and finds a resurrected Oogie Boogie wreaking havoc on Halloween Town. Now it's up to Jack Skellington to save the day yet again. As for Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, this young adult novel is told from Sally's perspective, detailing her life after the events of the first film. Tim Burton might never be interested in The Nightmare Before Christmas 2, but the original's director Henry Selick told The Hollywood Reporter in 2023 that he would still be interested in helming a prequel film. Selick's dream project would explore Jack Skellington's origins and how he became the king of Halloween Town. But then in November 2023, Tim Burton stuck to his older views and told Empire magazine that he still wasn't interested in expanding the Nightmare universe. Now, even Selick has given up defeat, telling Total Film that he doesn't want to beat it to death like other franchises. With The Nightmare Before Christmas having completed more than 20 years of release, it still endures as a holiday classic. But with Tim Burton and Henry Selick's lack of interest, it's perhaps for the best that the film's legacy doesn't get tarnished with forced sequels. At least loyal fans have the video game and novel to depend upon.